Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Delhi Park. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitchside to look at the conditions, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up. Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Edge! What a ball!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Edge! Unplayable! Azam comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Immaculate timing there.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them. Oh no, that's dropped.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Got that away nicely.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. That would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Zaman from the broadcast end.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
They'd look for a couple here.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. drives and misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
An economical over comes to an end. You get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet. Adams, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the chairman's end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Shot, textbook pull shot, that's racing away to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early, got onto the back foot quickly, just pushed it away behind square.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. Some adjustments to the field. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Chance to run two.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Out. Good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Shafi, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Shafiq will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Good catch. Out.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Thrust the pad at it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Good return, back from the deep.
What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
A few moves made in the field.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Good return there, back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Good bit of timing there.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Zaman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. There'll be runs here.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Great shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Got way too much bounce on that delivery.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Comfortable single if they take it.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Edged. Now then, was there a faint edge? Out. What a catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Ashraf ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Ashraf gets off the mark.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Couldn't get it through the field. Big appeal.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Beaten on the drive.
Just too much height on that one.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Big shout. Gone. It's a good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nice shot.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Immediately underway with some runs.
They'll get at least one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Villas has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
A few moves made in the field.
Villas from the broadcast end. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Pads away.
Off the body, and they scamper through for a run.
Doesn't beat the infield.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Villas has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Douglas, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the chairman's end. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for six.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Huge appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Super piece of timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's off the middle of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Villas will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Super shot. Knocked him over, the in-swinger right up in the block hole.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like we were moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Dahani will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Super shot that.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Pads that one. Strong appeal. They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Stays with the umpire's call. Is it hitting though? Dahani has to go. Ends up being a wasted review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate. Middle that one, great timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Loud appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant diving stop. This could be out.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Edge, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Finds the edge. There'll be 1 run here for them. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Over. The Super Kings are none for 35.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
This should be close.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
they'll get at least one.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if this hits.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are none for 42. Dahani from the broadcast end.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gone. Played all around it.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Six runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 1 for 48. Ralph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edge, amazing delivery. Confident appeal, could it be? And a brilliant take by the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Quick onto that in the infield. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Du Plessis is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Nicked it.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Really good shot there.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple. Beautiful slow delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Ashraf, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Massive chance. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field. It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Beaten on the drive.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Well placed. Should get a single.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
This could be trouble.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Bowler is confident on this one.
Khan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Right out of the middle.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Khan will be disappointed with that delivery.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. There'll be runs here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's the over. The Super Kings are 5 for 100. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. This could be out.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there. Down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Thick edge. Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup. Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the broadcast end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Nicely played.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Zaman won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Zaman ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Zaman shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Just threw the shot too early. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Going with pace now. A real beauty, just times it so well.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Brilliant shot, that.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Straight to the fielder.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Big appeal. Nice solid defensive shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Ashraf from the chairman's end. Couldn't have hit that any better.
That's an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making and just an impressive stint at the crease so far. Some adjustments to the field.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Pads that away.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Solid defence, very compact. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Quick onto that in the infield.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Thrust the pad at it. There'll be one run here for them.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
Over. The Super Kings are 8 for 139. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack. From the broadcast end. Couldn't have played that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery. Smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Needs to be on target. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Got right in behind it. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 7 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 8 for 146. Rizwan into the attack now from the chairman's end. Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack. From the chairman's end. Huge appeal. Wow, that's missed the lot.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon